New goal for the campaign.
What?
I need to find a ginormous kitsu.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Fools and Flagons. What you got there, Brick?
Is that Uncrustable?
Did you roll to see if you like its taste?
Well, it's mostly made of bread, so no.
All right. Grab your drinks and raise your flagons. It's time for Fools and Flagons.
No.
Huzzah!
All right. So, anybody got anything before we get going too hard on this?
We must save Pez.
We
Oh,
literally,
wait,
I was
I
going to say,
forgot.
we literally stopped right.
Don't worry, I got Pez.
Hold on, because at the end of the last session, even though it was technically off stream, I did take the red hat, correct?
The sombrero?
Yes, the sombrero. Well, I don't have a sombrero, but there we go.
So you
You
have
have
a
a
beret.
French beret.
Yes.
Wee.
Wee wee.
You know, that really shouldn't surprise me with you being a theater student.
Well, I have another option.
I like that one better.
I like that one. Let's go with that
Alright.
one.
Nim, he's fronting on you, man. He's getting all up in your thing, your prop
Your
mastering.
props.
I can one up you.
Just because I haven't used them doesn't mean I don't have them.
Where are you licking my toes?
Sorry.
Would you
They're
like to see what
delicious.
I have brought to the table?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it liquors?
It's just all your minis.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's just all of the minis.
That looks so cool.
That
Look
looks so
at
cool.
us!
And just in time for me to be thinking about redoing my mini.
Yeah, heck off.
So, so out of curiosity, how did you actually get a hold of mine?
Magic.
Oh, I didn't know that you could.
Magic.
I believe that, but I didn't know that that was an actual thing that Ian was able to do.
I mean, you sent me the models to get them into tabletop, so I just sent them to Nim.
I didn't. I thought my brain didn't understand that
You
file
do
would
the
also
makeup.
be able to.
The
Yes, it's the same
the
file type.
makeup. G.
He's able to take
I want to paint it.
G.
He's able to take a Unity.3D and make it an STL for printing.
Hey,
Basically.
when I go down in October, I'll get them and bring them back.
Yeah, these are all yours.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Aww.
Hey, Nim.
Oh
Let me
no,
know how
that
much
means
you want
Mom
to-
has to come visit. Oh no!
Oh no!
It's okay, Zach. I still have my favorite birthday mini right here. With me at all times.
Yay! He is one of a kind.
I love it. He goes
Nim.
mini everywhere.
You should let me know how much it would cost you to print a second one off. But regardless, we're playing the game.
Free.
Also, speaking of new things, because of multiple requests, we do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/foolsandflagons. That's fools, the letter N, flagons. There should be links down below on the stream and on YouTube when this comes as a VOD. A VOD. It is much appreciated, not required. There are a few extra perks for being a Patreon subscriber whenever and if ever that becomes a thing. All proceeds go to helping keep the stream up and the podcast live and all that fun stuff. So none of it is spent on beer or, I don't know, shiny things.
Vodka.
But if you want to buy us a pizza, I wouldn't say no.
Dude, that'd be
You
great.
have to have
seen
our
that
address, and I don't want to
accepted.
give out my address.
Well, look, the money that goes through to the Patreon, I'll gather your addresses and just do like a massive Pizza Hut shipping thing or whatever.
Pizza party.
Pizza party.
We're all playing the game, just ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
But we were gonna roll for initiative.
They sync up perfectly to where they all arrive at the door at the same time.
Well, break time.
That's awesome.
All right. So, if nobody has much of anything else, a little bit of a preamble. It is about to be football season, so the schedule for us streaming could get a little bit wonky for me since I work the local college games. We should still be able to play on the weekends, just Fridays and Saturdays might be interesting depending on when the games are. So, just letting everybody know that that can potentially be a hiccup, but not terribly awful. So, last chance for anything, anyone? As
So
the
we're picking
king
up-
drinks from his sippy cup.
We're picking up right as the combat ended,
That
correct?
sippy jug.
Oh, right, you're not a... I was going to say, well, you're a kobold, so it's... Anyway, but you're not a kobold, so... So,
Yeah, as a warforged, this is a barrel.
last we left off, the party had traveled to Trentonville in the search for Longshot Lapis, who, unbeknownst to the rest of you, was Pez's adoptive sister.
Secretive bastard!
Through a tearful reunion, as revelations were made that Lapis's boss, who said that her family would be safe if she did everything that he told her to, had been lying through his tooth. And her whole family was killed apart from Pez, and they plotted a little bit of familial revenge, starting with killing the 5 banditos that Lapis was scheduled to meet in the town of Trentonville upon their failure or success of their mission, which came to find out that there was a bit of a failure. A lot of the blame seemed to be put on a particular one named Middens. As Lapis was chatting with her former compatriots, patiently waiting for the group to spring their surprise attack, the Jolly Green Swamp Thing explodes from the fountain to start the fight, and through some really close calls, the 5 were eventually defeated, but not without the party taking casualties of their own. So, just for the YouTube people and for the ones watching the stream, we are back in the slums of Trentonville. I am totally spacing on the name of the place. It is on the map. Whee! Quincy District, where the carnage freshly ended. The people of the town that had been milling around are scattering. They're doing their best. They're slightly rubbernecking, also slightly trying to get away so that they are not hurt themselves. There's a general uproar, gasps of shock at the sheer carnage that some of you were able to inflict. Surprisingly, you were able to keep the property damage down to a minimum, so I'm proud of 2 of you. So, yes, I'm talking about you, Zon. I see you down there.
Also,
So-
I just realized there's a table with Fools and Flagons logo on it. I did not see that last time. That's really cool.
Oh no, that's not a table. That's the bottom side of
Oh,
Pez's new model.
that's cool.
So, we rejoin the previous session with Hamburger and Pez currently slain with, I believe, both of you have a singular fail on your death save. I would like you to please roll another death save for the both of you.
Don't forget you get advantage.
You do get advantage for both.
It's a D20, right?
Correct.
Oof, both failures.
Both failures. Okay.
Even with advantage for both?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Okay. If we are going in the... Well, combat is finished at this point, so the rest of you. Your friends are bleeding out on the ground amidst a fairly sizable pile of bodies. What are you doing?
Are we going in order, or can I see?
Combat is technically done at this point, so you are free to do as you wish, but if you don't decide soon, they will make another roll.
They can heal freely, right? Like I don't have to.
Correct.
I cast Prayer of Healing.
Doesn't Prayer of Healing take a bit of time to cast? I believe it's 10 minutes to cast that.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I can check
No,
real
you're
quick.
right. Just didn't realize.
Stop bleeding for a second. I'm praying. Is basically what you're saying here.
I guess, yeah.
Stop your death moans. I'm trying to concentrate.
Stabilize him while the healers tend to heal.
Well, everything is by touch, and I'm not within range, so I'm.
We're not inside of combat, so you
I know.
can freely move. They're not.
He's saying, "Get your butt down here and heal him."
Yes.
Okay, fine. I go down there and I heal them. I'm trying to find my fucking spells that do that.
Brick walks
Because you
over
kind of
to
just
the
fucked it up.
to the building that he knows she's staying on. Just kind of holds his arms out.
Okay, so Brick is at the bottom of the building, offering to catch his fair maiden.
I'm taking my time. It's going to take me a minute to get down from where I was, but eventually I'm going to come down as fast as I can without falling.
If you're not a healer, like, you can't stabilize during that, can you?
Can with a medicine check.
Spare the dying. Oh, well, spare the dying. Is that it?
Yes,
Can I do
spare the dying would work. It's a cantrip, and you basically just go, boop, stop dying, boop, stop dying.
I do that.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
So, Vanera
Understood.
Vanera
Boop,
waves
boop.
over at Brick to come and catch her. She jumps down, immediately hops out of his arms, and just goes on Pez and Hamburger. And they are stable. They are at 1 hit point, and they are not feeling too great.
And then
Are
I
they
would like
conscious?
to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay. So you take the time. So while Vanera is knelt down, clutching her symbol of Nefeli, what are the rest of you doing? As there is still a slight crowd gathered, but they are keeping their distance. They have seen what you all did. None of them seem eager to stop you or cause you any sort of harm, but it's like rubbernecking in traffic. They are still watching you with interest.
I'm gonna go over and loot Mittens and Hadrum. While I
Oh,
watch.
and loot?
Yeah, because if our healer, I don't have any healing spells, so I'm gonna let friggin' healer do her work.
Okay.
Her work. Keeping my eye on them the whole time, obviously.
Okay. So we'll start with Middens. Roll an investigation check for me, please.
Well, that's actually a really good start to the game. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
No, I apologize. That's a dirty 16.
I hate you
I
forever.
need to move my. I'm sorry. I need to move my dice tray over to be under the light.
Okay. So you are... What are you looting for? Are you just rifling through his pockets?
Taking everything off of his dirty corpse.
Taking everything off of his corpse. Okay.
Well, they're not dead, are they?
I hope they are, because if not, I'm gonna
mean-
pull my sword out and stab him.
Unless either of you are planning on stabilizing them, they will be dead shortly. They are currently unconscious, bleeding out.
Yeah, stab him.
So unless any of you decide for whatever reason to keep one alive, we are going to assume that they are dead.
Oh. I thought the players didn't want that. Sorry.
The players?
Oh, the people in the last game?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I literally got them to play these guys to die. Yeah, that was kind of the whole point.
Works for me. I don't know. So yeah,
So-
everything off the dirty corpses.
Okay, so for the first little while of Vanera casting her Prayer of Healing, you start rifling through Middens' pockets, you strip him down. You're getting some really weird looks from the onlookers, but at the same time, it's this sort of area where you're just kind of... That's not uncommon to kind of pick people clean. You get some studded leather armor. It is armor of fire resistance. He has
Armor of fire resistance.
yes, studded leather. He has 2 crossbows, 2 hand crossbows that are +1. Those are the main things that you saw that were worth any value. The rest is just common clothes, bedroll, rations, things of that nature. Nothing. With your familiar eye on weaponry, the other things that he have are just kind of meh. So, you finished looting through middens. Vanera, it's about this time that you finish your prayer healing. So, Pez and Hamburger regain how many hit points?
17.
I was going to say no pressure.
I was waiting for it to roll.
I got you.
No pressure, but they'll die.
Okay. So, Pez, you awaken, and the first thing you see is Venera and her hands slowly dimming from the spell she casts over you. And it's very bright out here. Everything is kind of blurry. Is that you waking Pez up? Okay.
No.
Weird.
What happened? What? Huh? Where's my hat? It's too damn bright.
You almost died.
Huh? I did?
Yeah, exactly. You almost died.
Huh. I feel different. Do I look different? What happened?
You hear
Missing an arm.
you hear from behind your friends, your sister's voice speaking up. She definitely looks worried, but also slightly relieved. Looks like you got hit with an ugly stick to me.
I mean, right.
You've got some good friends with you that keep you alive. Of course, I could have done it too, but she beat me to it.
Is Hamburger awake?
Hamburger looks a little worse for wear. His feathers are kind of sticking out at odd angles here and there, but he's okay.
She wants to go give him little scratches under his chin.
Oh, he melts like butter and just starts trilling away. Just well, not that this isn't a normal sight in this part of the city. We might want to get these. She kind of glances over at Zahn, who's already just armfuls of stuff and just still sort of pulling things off, out of sight of the regulars.
There's a crate over there. We can stuff them in.
Or we can go into the building that was unoccupied.
Good idea.
It works.
I like my crate idea better, but good idea too.
If you want to put whatever you want to do, and she seems a little flustered, and she just let's see, who is she closest to? She very unceremoniously grabs the foot of Vonel, the red-headed human, and starts dragging her back towards the building that God, Kasumi, so many names, had been hiding out in. And as she approaches with the body, the group of people near here scatter and seem to suddenly be very disinterested in what's going on and going about. Oh, yeah, that guy's dead. So
They're dancing.
I will follow suit and grab the Goliath by the leg and start dragging him after. Wearing his
what let's see. Oh, interesting. I think D&D Beyond updated themselves a little bit. There's now a backpack section to your inventory.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, there is a backpack section.
I thought something looked wrong.
How does that work?
Oh, you can actually just go in and click each item and move it to your backpack if you just.
Ooh, where's this inventory? Backpack. Backpack.
Put it in the backpack. Okay, so all of you move the bodies. I'm assuming all of you move the bodies. Zon, are you using your crate method?
Well, the one that I've picked clean, yes. The other one I've not. I'm gonna stuff one in there. I'll move the other. I'll move the guy I haven't picked clean yet. To
Okay.
The,
I eat this body. It's mine.
Hello?
Okay, so we'll just say that Middens is there in a crate, sort of haphazardly folded. There's like a hand sticking up and two of his legs. And Zon, you start trying to shove him in. You just like, fuck it. You give up.
As on as one to do.
As Zon is wont to do. Okay, so for the sake of brevity, we'll say that you all grab a body, bring it around to the abandoned building, and you all start picking them clean.
For that prayer of healing, did we all get healing, or was it just for Pez and Hamburger?
Actually,
Very good question.
It should be quite a few people.
yeah, it's up to 6. So if you are
I took a
up
lot of
to
hits.
6 creatures of your choice. So who's done? So it's Brick, Zon.
Not me.
Well, up to my choice that I can see within range. So, yeah, you all get 17,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah,
Thank
I think you and Kasumi were the only ones that didn't take any damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, yeah, Brick and
Do you heal Lapis as well, or do you leave her with her damage?
she get hit.
She did.
Then sure. Yo, stop! Stop eating my fucking slippers!
Oh, I thought you were talking to us.
Yeah, Brick!
No.
Roll to see what it tastes like.
Oh, sure.
No.
Oh, yeah, he won't eat me, but he'll eat slippers. All right, I see how it is.
It's okay.
Could use salt. Okay. So,
Slippers.
she's actually adding it to your page. All right. So, we'll say for the next 15, 20 minutes or so, you all are sitting in a musty, dark, abandoned house going through everyone's things. So Kadrim, the wizard, had armor of lightning resistance. It was also studded leather armor. And he had a staff of the woodlands.
Ooh. Stop eating my chip.
Staff of the Woodland.
Correct. And we're also, just for the sake of brevity, going to assume that you are also stripping them of their clothes.
You
Rick's just like,
Nikki.
I have the vest.
So both armors off both of them are studded leather.
Correct. The most notable thing off of Rab was a +1 greatsword.
Whoever wants that, it's not mine.
Great sword.
For Tholain, the tiefling grave cleric, she had regular leather armor, armor of fire resistance, also just regular leather. And then
Is somebody writing these down, or am I writing all these down?
I'm adding the great sword to mine.
Okay, so I guess I'll write them down and I'll just divvy it up afterwards. So you said another fire resistance armor?
yes, Tholain had leather armor of fire resistance. And Vonel had a +1 rapier and +1 studded leather armor. Between the 5 of them... My dice are really packed in here. There we go. Come on!
I
calculator here.
Between them, they had about 21 gold and 44 silver. So, with Lapis's help and a bit of digging and searching, you've looted their bodies, you've gotten their clothes. Now Lapis is looking at you all, and she's starting to scrutinize you a little bit. She looks at Brick first, says, "Hate to say it, you're about the only obvious pick to take that one's clothes," and she points at the brown pants, the red vest, the giant sombrero.
Did he have shoes?
He did have shoes.
Okay, good.
Just for heads up, everybody add 4 gold and 9 silver to their inventory.
Thank you.
I suppose for the sake of appearances, Venera would probably be best impersonating Tholain with the similar hooves and tail. Kasumi, that would leave you with Vonel. I suppose you seem well versed in trickery. Do you think you could impersonate her well enough with your... She kind of leans over to the side. Extras?
Zara's muted. Absolutely. Let me take a look for a second. She's gonna walk over and she's just gonna stare. Just gonna just look at the body for a second, and she then is gonna cast Disguise Self, and then look exactly like her.
Oh, so
Does
you
this
do
work?
not even need her clothing. Even better.
Yes, even better for me too.
I'm sure she would be absolutely appalled that you do not appreciate her taste in clothing. She was saying this with as much sarcasm as imaginable. That
It's definitely not
leaves...
my color.
I must agree. Little brother and Zahn. Part of me almost wishes to see you fight over who gets who, as both of you, I believe, would need to completely cover yourselves.
Give me the wizard robes. They'll fit over my armor better.
Suppose that means Pez is taking middens.
I'm taking the hated one.
I mean, we hated all of them.
Well,
Fair.
Hated out of their own group, but
I wasn't paying attention to much what they were saying. They just died.
all right.
They did seem to put the blame on him, so if it comes down to acting, do be aware. Middens
wait a
was the
minute.
one to blame.
I get to give your brother shit. This is gonna be great. I mean, oh no. Sorry. Totally not gonna do that. Totally.
Well,
Damn, I can't remember. Did I finish my work on my little project, or was that one roll away?
I believe you were about one roll away.
Okay. So I'll make sure.
Well, I suppose that is the first out of many struggles we ought to have. But step one is finished. Now, the trick is to plan how to get you close enough before the Duke sees through our ploy.
What did you have in mind?
I haven't gotten that far, if I'm to be honest. I, for the moment, was to meet with these 5 and then rendezvous with the Duke somewhere outside of Rivercross, where, as I understand, he is working on a new score.
When was that
When was
supposed
what?
to happen? When were we supposed
Score?
to meet him? No. When are you supposed to meet him?
Whenever I was capable. I was to send word ahead.
Well, what you guys think? Oh, I just realized half of everyone's gone. Well,
So you don't so you don't know when or where this meeting will be?
Not yet. I know that he was going outside of Rivercross. He may be in Rivercross at the moment, or he could be elsewhere. He is somewhat secretive, even to those he trusts.
well, I mean, I'm gonna put my sword through his face. So I mean, yeah, probably smarter.
I do not doubt that you would at least try.
There is no try, only do.
She kind of looks at you funny and just kind of chalks it up to maybe that's a Rokasing thing. Well, I suppose the next thing I need to do is contact him, see where he wishes to meet. I shall leave you all to handle things here, and I will see you later this evening.
Sure. For me.
Very well. She
Primitive.
steps out of the dark building, glances around for a second, and before she's even fully past the doorway, her form seems to shimmer and vanish. So, you're now in a dark, musty room with 5 dead bodies.
Yeah.
It's still fairly early in the morning. It's before lunchtime at the very least, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock or so.
Okay.
So, what would you all like to do?
I'm hungry. Who's hungry? Killing people always makes my stomach hungry.
Bert just kind of sits there and like one of the like scars has been like ripped into his chest. He just
Are we just gonna leave these bodies here?
I mean, what else do you do with dead bodies? I mean, I do stuff with dead bodies, but I mean, usually for warmth or for food or for, you know, I already said fire. No, yeah, that's about it.
I feel like I should ask more, but I don't feel like it.
Listen,
some
when
reason.
you're in the frozen tundra, you do what you need to survive. Dead body or no.
Mm-hmm.
What was the full list of items we got off of them?
Studded leather armor with fire resistance, 2+1 hand crossbows, armor of lightning resistance, which is studded leather, a staff of the woodlands, +1 studded leather armor, and 1+1 rapier. And then I've already told you guys the gold.
I'm gonna take the staff of the woodlands and cast Identify for the next 10 minutes.
How
while we
dare you
decide what we
pull
wanna
shit
do
out
next.
of my bag, you motherfucker.
Well, to be fair, this wouldn't technically fit inside of your bag.
Listen, I try really hard to put lots of things in my tiny bag. How dare you?
We really need a bag of holding.
I will take the +1 leather armor and ask, Pez, is this better than what you have?
Let me look at my naked body.
On that one.
Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I just have standard leather armor.
We'll take this +1 studded armor.
Well, okay.
Hey, Vanera,
Yes.
you like, lightning or fire resistance armor?
Where Daddy goes.
Fire sounds good.
I was about to say, are you sure lightning doesn't sound better? Just in case something might happen later on. Listen, I give no excuses for accidents that happen. Shit happens. I'm just fucking with you. Here you go. Hands over the fire resistance armor. And yeah, so Brick, what you see about that staff?
Well, DM if it's been 10 minutes?
Yeah, between Zon teasing and starting to divvy out the armor, you successfully identify the staff.
Yeah, I already pulled it up on D&D Beyond.
I kind of figured.
Yeah. Brick just kind of looks at it and goes, very good spell casting quarterstaff.
Ooh.
Comes with a few pre-made spells, recharges at every dawn. But as a warning, if you ever run out of these charges, it may lose its properties.
Interesting.
Here's if you want it, Vanilla. We want to use the staves here,
I
I think.
actually
It gives a +2 to attack and damage rolls and a +2 to spell attacks.
There's a +2 stat.
Hmm?
Wow, that's really good.
Is there no one else that uses a staff?
DM, just a quick point of order.
yeah, I think I saw
Uh,
that too.
Are we just gonna overlook that little
Yeah,
rule?
probably.
What? Wait, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No,
Don't worry about it.
No, just moving on.
no.
Has nothing to do with you. Yeah, I literally just saw that. Honestly, I don't remember that being there. When I was looking at this, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Sometimes it's at the bottom.
Too late now.
Yeah.
Hey, Zon,
So
didn't you have like a nice little shiny small stabby thing that you found?
I pull my sword out. No, it's really big, actually.
No, not that one.
Oh, which? Oh, this one, this thingy, the little toothpick. Yeah, it's all yours. You
Yes,
toss
the
it
my
right
size.
over. You toss it over.
She's gonna grab it since you're tossing a rapier at her.
Listen, believe it or not, Zon may be careless, but Zon is extremely used to carrying sharp objects. If he throws it at you, it's going to be a way that he
Make a
knows that you
dexterity
can
check.
catch it with. All
A
right.
dexterity check.
No, Zach, make a
Oh, me?
yeah,
Oh,
make a
okay, no,
dexterity
that's fine.
roll. Add your modifier.
That's going to be a 19.
Okay. He is able to control himself, and he doesn't like. "Hurrah!" He kind of
Uh-oh.
like tosses it so that the point is still upwards, and you're able to catch it from underneath, and it's already ready to go in your hand.
She just shakes her head at him.
I was really hoping you
Thanks.
would roll low.
Well, I was actually afraid what was going to happen. All I can think of is the Prudes video. The animals keep getting shit stuck in their eye. Well, man, that's
Okay,
funny.
so
Okay.
the loot has been somewhat divvied up. Has it? Yes. Well,
Rick's gonna say to Kasumi and Venera, I believe this would be a good. I believe this would be a boon for any of us. I can certainly use it as a weapon, as it can be one-handed, but it could also be used as a primary spellcasting focus for either one of you two. Any thoughts, Venera, who isn't here?
I think it might get in the way when I try to be sneaky. But that's just me. Because then if I go back to my fox form, I don't know how well I could carry it.
Would
Yeah,
it not,
rapiers also aren't very small.
would it not do the same as your rapier and just meld with you?
Since technically that's not you. You reach out and
I could try it. So do you have the staff? Are you holding it out?
Yeah, if you want it, it's yours. Like, I could definitely put this to use, but I don't think any of us could put this to use. Also, it has the spells it has are Animal Friendship, Awaken, which is a 5th level spell.
It's a +2
Bark Skin.
weapon.
Yeah, Bark Skin, Locate Animals or Plants, Pass Without a Trace, which would be really good for some of us who wear a lot of armor. Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, and Wall of Thorns, which is a 6th level spell.
Jesus. That's loaded.
Yeah.
For those that are, since you don't have it yet, each of those spells uses a different amount of charges. So, like, the Wall of Thorns would take 6 charges, which is 2, 4, 6, 8. It has 10 charges
It has
total.
10. Yeah. It regains
So-
1d6 plus 4 daily at dawn.
I don't need it.
I'm
Whichever
not
one you do
sure.
want.
I'm not sure.
I think I would. I think I'd prefer maybe if Vanera wants it, or you, Brick.
It would certainly give me more versatility and utility in general, but I am more designed for tanking hits and
Mhm.
dealing damage. Vanera?
One of there.
What would I like? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, she
The
was
Staff
one
of the
you said.
Woodlands. It's a +2 to attack, damage, and spell
Oh,
attacks.
is that the one that you
Identified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
identified.
I'll take
And
that
it
one.
comes preloaded with a lot of good spells.
I take it.
Okay. Yeah. So Staff of the Woodlands, you can find it on D&D Beyond.
Okay, so you all take a moment to kind of shuffle things around and give everyone what you think would so one of the lightning resistance was given and the fire resistance was given. Was there not a third one?
No. The lightning I still have in my bag. The +1 studded leather armor was given to Nim or Pez. The fire resistance was to
Okay,
Vanera. The
so
staff
then,
was to Vanera. The
so
rapier
then
was
the lightning armor is still floating around.
the lightning, and the 2-hand crossbows I've just got in my bag at the moment.
Okay.
I'm keeping those fucking crossbows. That fucker was my fucking goddamn bane.
Also, Veneer, if you're looking at the thing that you may be seeing, so
What are we
there's
looking
a
at?
stipulation to a tuning that I would like you to ignore because I didn't see that when I first had it, and we're just going to ignore that aspect of it.
Who originally had that? Was it their
Kadrim,
cleric?
it was their wizard.
Their wizard.
Mhm.
It's a really good item.
Yep, they just didn't have quite enough turns to make full advantage of their kits.
Yeah.
It happens.
Thornwall would have been a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
How do I add it to my inventory?
how do you add it to your inventory? If you are on your inventory tab and you click Manage Inventory, you search for
Ooh.
Staff of the Woodland whatevers, and then you just
I
click Add. Super simple.
Yeah, this one isn't one that Mr. TM came up with. This one existed already.
Yes,
It's actually a very classic. Now that I think about it, very.
It's a cool weapon.
it's been around for a while. So, you've all looted. You've decided that the bodies are just going to stay there.
I mean,
Fucking
you guys got
psychopaths.
mad at me last time I set anything on fire, so
Well, this building is
Well,
also
if we
in the
can
middle
make
of a bunch of other buildings, not alone, where the
oh,
fire
so you
won't
want me to
spread.
light on? So you guys want me to light it on fire then? Okay, I'm just gonna pull out a match.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know what you were
No,
doing.
I'm messing with Kirsten's kid.
You want me to stop?
No. I'm mimicking whatever Kirsten's kid is doing. So, what are
Am I
you
burning them?
what are you all doing?
We
I mean, if
I'm hungry. I want food. I want to sell
we
these
could make
crossbows.
sure it was a controlled fire,
No, I don't do controlled. It's no fun.
I'm aware, Father.
Fuck you. You helped.
I was how many days old?
You are 10, 11, 12, 13.
I'm 13 days old now. I was like 4 back then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was
All I
actually
heard was
really
blah
early.
blah blah blah. As a child, I was destructive. Blah 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 blah.
So it's easy. I was easily influenced.
You still are easily influenced.
That is true.
What is this right here? Is this a well?
It looks like a barrel.
This thing, the red barrel.
You can certainly take a look.
I take a look.
Oh.
Roll the Pez.
Okay. You go and you start trying to move the barrel. Make a strength check.
Ooh, I have a +0 to that.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yep. If I can get back to my character. There he is. Strength. Check. Nope, I rolled button wrong. Wait, that's a saving throw. Roll still. It's like a 5.
A 5? You step out of the house, having remembered seeing something just outside, and you see this big barrel sitting on top of what maybe looks like a boarded up well, and you start trying to push the barrel off, but it is far too heavy, and your feet are just on the cobblestones.
Rick's gonna come along behind and try to like help him out.
Okay. I need you to make a strength check, please.
Yep.
Por favore.
It's gonna be. It's a straight strength check.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's only a 14.
14's enough. You also have Pez helping. The barrel definitely seems full. You're not entirely sure what it's full of, but with a little bit of a grunting effort, you're able to push it aside, and as it falls off, the lid comes off, and it is just gushing out water. And it looks like it's water that's been just steadily collecting in the barrel for months at this point. It smells
That's
a little
gross.
fetid.
It's gross. Why would you guys do that?
I mean, you have to collect water somehow.
Oh, on the way that you have to collect water, why would you push it over?
Well, there's
Aha!
a well.
I get it, because, oh well. So yes,
Oh, well.
this does appear to be a boarded up well.
Well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go find some food. Anybody coming?
I mean, you can go on ahead. I thought we were going to dump the bodies in here if you wanted to, but
I thought they already that was already done. They're just
No.
outside because we can't literally put them in the building.
No, the bodies are still in the building.
Yeah.
What he is suggesting is putting the bodies in the well.
Oh,
Timmy's in the well?
nah, they can sit in the building as far as I'm concerned.
all right.
If they stay in the building, there might be a chance they will be discovered. But on the other hand, if we dump them in this well, there's no guarantee this isn't still connected to someone's water supply.
I mean, so what if it's a little bit of chunky water?
Pez, that's not how
No.
that's not how that works, Pez.
This is how we cause the zombie apocalypse.
We can't contaminate.
You don't even know what
these people's
zombies are.
water.
Yes, I do. It's a magical creature.
Have you ever run into one?
No, but it's in my database, bitch.
Brick. Execute and delete file zombie.
Access denied.
I was going to say error, authorization not accepted.
I'm your father. Oh, I'm sorry. I own you!
I'm afraid I can't do that, Zon.
That's actually
Oh,
pretty
killing
good.
Killing him tonight in his sleep. Alright, well. I'm gonna look back and just start walking towards food.
Okay, so Zahn has decided that he's going for food. What are the rest of you doing?
Go for food.
Go for food, leaving the bodies in the house.
Friend Pez, as much as I believe it was a good idea, as we have learned in the past, there are unforeseeable consequences. This is probably the path of least damage to leave them in the house.
All right.
So our
Go
DM
eat.
hits his funny bone.
Fuck you.
Funny for me.
Okay, so you leave the bodies in the house, and you all head out to find sustenance. It's about midday at this point after you've taken the time to loot all the bodies, gather the clothing, stuff them into your packs. We'll say you all head back to the inn where you had stayed the night before, and you're able to get some food easily enough from there. It'll cost you about 75 copper a person.
Wait, what are we eating?
What would you like to order?
Pocket
I
bacon.
think- No, I want to try something
Copper.
different.
Half crust buns.
What was that?
buns.
Ooh, cream puffs.
I
You ate
want
those
cooked
already.
chicken.
Ugh.
You got those in the
No.
you got those in the morning before your battle.
I
You
know.
scarfed 'em down.
I want chicken.
I want liver.
Meow mix, please deliver. Okay, so you all get your various platters of meat, veggies, and whatever else you would like to consume.
Rick, put my meat in your mouth. I'm gonna hold out a chicken wing.
So I'm
Just
calling
take
it
the
these
chicken.
days.
I just take the chicken. I look at him. I go, please, Father, phrase it differently next time.
And what do you know about
You know what? I was going to say, I won't allow that statement. You have no idea what that innuendo is.
Yep. Fuck you.
Fair enough.
Redacted! Not canon!
Wait,
Fair
what's
enough.
what's that old Nintendo game? Objection!
Phoenix.
Oh, it's the lawyer game, right?
Wainwright?
Yes.
Something?
Yeah.
Regardless, whatever it is, objections.
All right.
So-
Okay, fine. He doesn't know what it is, so he just takes the chicken wing and pops it in his mouth.
How does it? How does it taste, Brink?
Not great.
Oh, that's.
It's
What?
a little burnt
Really?
and a little too crispy for his liking. He's
I
not
rolled
a
an
huge
8.
fan of the taste of char.
How do you not like
wing.
chicken?
Well, it's not necessarily he doesn't like chicken. He doesn't like the burnt chicken part.
Guys, he's only 13 days old. We can always vote him out.
It's
Vote him
okay.
off the island.
We can shut him down, start anew.
Oh no.
New installation.
Can I do that?
No, not you.
Gill him. We'll
No,
get the gill him.
Okay, no.
Generation 1.
No,
Yeah.
I want to
Get him.
inspect Brick while he's trying the chicken and see if I can find an off switch.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, am I going to make an investigation check? It's going to be a very bad investigation check. Let's see here. Ah, it's only an 11.
So while Brick is sort of pretending to sniff and starts taking a tentative bite, his mouth is about to close and goes, "Oh! Don't touch me there."
That is my no-no square.
Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
Well-
Takes a bite of the chicken. It's not bad, but it's not great. You feel like maybe if it had been prepared differently, you might be okay with it. But this particular rendition's not great.
Not rotisserie chicken.
I want to buy one thing to eat before we leave. I want to buy a carrot. And none of you are going to fucking say a thing about it.
I can't, because I'm the DM, and fuck you, my word is law. So you go and find a carrot.
I want to find 2 carrots. One for me and one for Brick.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing while Zahn just... He's in the middle of eating chicken, drops and goes, "I'll be back."
Oh,
Brick is just used to it at this point.
I
Days
guess
old, you can't be used to.
I guess we can talk when you will come back.
I'm gone. I don't even care what you say.
So Zahn goes sprinting out of the tavern, and he has a decent idea in his head where to go, based on where you've been so far, where he might be able to find a carrot. So he does end up buying a couple carrots. But while he is gone, is there anything you all would like to do or discuss while he is out of the building?
I mean, my discussion is for everyone.
Gator tooth.
I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to talk shit while he was gone. That's all.
Yeah.
So.
Money.
Can I get a new father?
So he's not gone for long, 10, 15 minutes tops, but he does come bounding back, drop kicks the door open, and goes, "Ha ha!" with his two
Prepare
carrots.
your mouth hole, Brick.
It's more of a latch.
Prepare your mouth latch, Brick. I'm gonna hold out a carrot and be like, eat this. If you don't like it, you can't be my son.
The heck are you doing with that dino food?
Excuse you?
The dino food. Herbivore food.
I'm gonna walk over to Pez and hug him. I'm not gonna give a reason why I'm gonna hug him, but I'm gonna hug him really hard. And I'm gonna put him down.
still
I'm gonna walk.
hurting. Ow.
Thank you, Pez. I'm gonna walk back over to Brick and be like, alright, Brick, eat this. He
Kasumi's
can't-
very intently eating, like gnawing on a chicken drumstick while watching, like fangs and.
So I have a feeling that Brick's no longer my son.
You rolled high, didn't you?
Quite the opposite, actually.
You did not roll a natural 20 on this.
No, I did not. It's a 19.
He is quite fond of the carrot. He takes a tentative bite because he's never had anything orange before. But he takes a bite and it's
I
just...
didn't know they came in this color.
And you know in like the cartoons when they just like go... Carrot's gone.
Ah! I win. I'm gonna take a bite of one.
I want to point out, scientifically, rabbits don't actually like carrots that much.
I'm aware. It's on stigma.
Damn you, Bugs Bunny.
Thanks, Bugs Bunny.
So, you are all now regathered, Zahn looking very proud of himself, and Brick eyeing the other carrot kind of intently. What are you all doing?
Brick dives across the table for it.
Children, get out.
So
I
are,
go.
That seemed weirdly accurate in both situations.
Hold on. Wait. To be fair, Vanera, am I older than you?
Did you know that?
rude.
I'm asking.
Hey,
I didn't
yeah, but
ask
she
her
doesn't know how we-
age. I asked if she was older than.
I don't think so.
You're a
Yeah.
child to me.
Am I? I don't think so.
But yeah, as Zahn is like holding the carrot out, I dive across the table for it.
Are you going to let him take your carrot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll just let him have it.
Oh, okay.
You know, just
So-
see a metal blurred.
Yeah, you're sort of sitting down, and all of a sudden, Brick is just like sprawled out over the table, having grasped the carrot, and just.
Note
And then
to
he just
self.
sort of slowly slides back into his seat.
Note to self. Buy like 100 carrots and see what happens. Okay, so before we get on to serious matters, am I older than you?
You keep asking that, but you haven't said how old you are.
Oh wait,
Yes,
no,
probably. I've said that multiple times.
Oh okay. Ah,
You'd
I
pay
have
attention.
No.
Not our
What were we
shrunk
talking-
suit.
What were we talking about again? Alrighty, the important topic we needed to talk about.
Yes. Y'all do know who we're going up against, right?
Some dude who's really infamous about being a douche.
No idea.
Well, here, let me... We need some visual aid for this. So, how about I give y'all this? I'm going to unfurl the wanted poster on my hip and show it to everyone.
Ooh, reading. I'm already bored. Oh wait, there's pictures! I'm a little bit more or less bored.
Huh? I am a little more less bored.
Please tell me about the...
Common really isn't your strong suit, is it?
No.
Words are hard.
But nobody speaks my initial language, so...
Everyone always asks why people from the U.S. don't usually know another language. Because we can't even get our own right.
No.
In all fairness, our language is fucking hard.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
it is.
Common isn't my first language either.
In the game or outside of it.
Yeah, what he said.
Nim, did you want me to share it, or... Okay. Let me
It's
find...
getting shared.
There it is.
As you can see, as I dramatically and slowly reveal this,
It is in the group chat.
Ooh.
That's a lot of gold. Goodness.
Oh, 1 second here.
That's a lot of damage.
All of a sudden, you just hear a metal clank as you see the image of the wanted poster. I am now extremely wanting to kill this man.
yeah. Now, I know him personally as a sheriff who's not a sheriff because he impersonated a sheriff and abducted my sister as a sheriff, but he's not a sheriff.
So I'm getting that he's not a sheriff.
What is it with half-orcs and impersonating sheriffs?
I don't know. I hate the greenskins.
That's racist.
Well, I mean, if you know what they did to me, they killed my entire family.
Listen. The actions of the many do not count for all of the many.
They also destroyed the nearby town.
I burned down a jail.
Well, I mean, you didn't kill about like 50 people riding on dinosaurs, primarily a Carnotaurus, which is
Are you?
kind of scary.
Are you so sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. I witnessed it. I almost got eaten.
No. I mean, are you sure that I haven't done something like that before?
I don't know. I personally don't care, honestly.
That's the best answer I've heard all day.
I was this close to taking a drink, and I'm so glad I didn't.
Zon just nods. He's just another newfound respect for pets. Already had respect. You get a little more.
I love how we've all gotten subtle hints that we're harboring a fugitive and possibly a psychopath, and we're all just like,
He's special, but he's ours.
No, you're mine.
What?
Oh yeah, so you were saying, Vez.
Well, this man, he's the real deal. I mean, of course he's wanted throughout all of Drago, but,
So I'm hearing he's king pussy.
I mean, you could say that.
Yes.
He might kill you. He probably will kill you. He'll probably kill all of us.
Yeah. I've had bigger try to kill me. It almost succeed, but they didn't succeed.
"You're big, fought bigger."
So, I mean, if all y'all are fine with hunting this greenskin, then we can.
So,
The bounty will easily pay for the jail we burned down and a few other things.
Oh wait, you're actually gonna try to pay for that?
I don't see why not. It was our fault.
So,
No,
fault
no,
is
no,
a
no, no.
very
It was
strong.
not our fault. It was Zon's fault.
You cannot
So
prove more.
his portion should go
No.
to pay for the jail.
Super not going to.
I love Brick's shifty eyes.
Listen, we left them with a large pile of gold and diamonds. They'll be just fine.
All right. Well, I know what I'm going to do with my share. Well, I can't do math. Who's smarter?
1 second, it was what, 200,000? Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
200,000 splits.
and there are 5 of us, so
6
it's
ways.
40,000. 40, or 6?
Oh, 5.
But
Yeah, 5.
4. Yeah, so 40,000 per person.
Oh, and this is alive, I believe.
Why?
I mean, I haven't seen him
Fine.
hang.
I
You've
mean,
done it live before.
yeah, I guess. Like, killing them more. Well, fine.
Just know he won't want us alive.
I mean, So I returned the feeling.
We have dealt with that before too.
So, Pez, what kind of weaponry does he like to use?
Well, the thing that I always known him to have is a big, giant gun. But then again, that giant gun could have just been big because I'm small.
So I'm hearing ranged weaponry. Do you know anything about his close quarter skills?
Yeah.
Bert just looks at the poster and notices the handle sticking out from behind his back.
Make a history check for me.
Ooh. See if I can recall my memories.
Wait, you're talking about me or
No, no,
Pez?
Pez. You've never met this man. You don't know anything about him.
Well, you said brick. That's why he was asking.
Oh, sorry, I meant Pez. Sorry.
Just a big long stick.
I think I
Pretty pointy.
broke
know.
Brick. He's sitting there pointing for me. Oh, there he goes.
For me, it was Pez that wasn't moving.
Yeah, sorry. No, that's my brain flub.
So he might be somewhat.
What did
skilled
you
in
roll,
melee
Pez?
combat.
7. So he has a stick.
So
You
very.
know he
good
has a big
shooter.
gun.
Yeah, so he has a very big gun and maybe melee skills. What's a good
Most
thing we got a
likely.
big metal man? Well, big metal boy.
I do know that a lot of orcs are pretty good at taming critters. And by critters, I mean big critters.
Hmm.
So, what can we do to distract big critters?
Maybe our own big critters? As I gesture towards my aloe who is still on top of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Urallo has
So the
been very patiently waiting with your other mounts outside of the tavern.
So, I mean, yeah, that does seem like a good idea.
I mean, I don't know. We ain't looking to fight them now, are we? I mean, I
mean,
don't
when
even
your
know what
sister-
the plan is with my sister.
When your sister comes back, yeah, we'll find out.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Oh, what?
Why? What? What is that squeaking? Is there a mouse getting...
Oh,
Amber, what are you doing
The
to
audio.
that mattress?
yeah, it sounds like the audio might have glitched again. Yep. It wasn't looping for whatever reason.
Pay no mind to Hamburger. Don't look down there. He's Hamburger.
Hamburger is
Just
currently
squeezing over and over again.
that was Hamburger barking out the window at the Allosaurus, who seems to be completely and totally ignoring him.
Totally wasn't Hamburger doing anything else.
Yeah, looks like tabletop crashed.
Oh yay!
That's fine. That's cool. It's not like it hasn't happened before. I fix.
Program closed. Reinitializing.
Squidge.
Yeah, we really do need to get with my sister and see what the game plan is. Whether we are going to kill him now or kill him later, or I mean, not kill him, but capture him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sister.
Okay,
I can help paralyze him.
Who?
could be good. You can paralyze them both. Hopefully. 'Cause
I
mean,
didn't save, so the new Pez model isn't in there.
That's fine.
That's
How
annoying.
dare you?
I know. I'm just the worst kind of person.
Yeah.
I didn't have
Just-
to say it.
Bert just holds up his axe. I can help paralyze him too.
Listen. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go with that.
No, I mean paralyze him as in he can't move, not
Yeah.
chopping off a limb.
No, he's
Can't
just
move if
gonna-
he doesn't have limbs.
Listen,
Lord,
Kasumi.
what the hell happened?
Jesus.
Listen, if we chop his spine, he'll be paralyzed forever, and then he won't be able to kill anybody.
I was gonna go with arms and legs and cauterize the stumps.
Y'all.
Listen,
This
you don't know
session took a
how
dark
proud I
fucking
am
turn.
of you right now, but that's very complicated to do with somebody who wants to kill you. Chopping your spine is a much easier option.
Did I die and go to hell? Because all y'all are a lot more violent than usual.
No, I'm always like this. I don't know what you're talking about.
Brick is
Listen.
just in battle planning mode, so He's
Listen,
accessing some files.
Listen, you guys said paralyzed. You can only paralyze people through means of magic or severing an artery, skins, or, well, not artery, severing a spine
Skins?
and or chopping off limbs.
Hold on, skins as in plural.
Yeah, some people have more than one skins.
Yes, but my method allows him to keep his limbs, so he's at least still a whole person. Because
Okay?
we still have to transport him afterwards.
So I'm going to ask you this question. What's going to be funnier, watching a dude with no limbs hang? Which is actually really fucking funny now that I think about it. Or watching somebody hang with limbs.
God, you're fucked.
Listen, all I'm saying is it'd be really funny to watch somebody just flail with a stump than it would be with arms and legs.
Kasumi is like stone cold, like shocked, and then she's gonna turn to the side and be like, Sensei, I'm so sorry for what might happen. I'm sorry. I feel better.
You feel as you finish your prayer, pre-apologizing, you feel a warm, even though you're in the tavern, you feel a warm breeze on the back of your neck.
It's just Shinsei being like, don't stop them. Let them.
Big ass Chinese dragon just
Do it.
All I can think of is hamburger with that voice.
Do it. Kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Something dark side.
so I have a little bit more work on a project I want to get done before we do this. And then I guess if we're going to go fight somebody, I want to see how much this crap sells for, because if I'm going to be mailing some dude with a big sword or shooty gun, I probably want better armor. Oh, yeah.
okay.
Anybody need to go shopping for any of that stuff?
Well, you would remember that you had difficulty in the past finding armors and the like for adventurers in this particular town. It seems very...
I was not with them.
Ah, that is correct. I forgot that you were off whittling.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
What time is it?
It's the afternoon. It's like, what, you said 1 o'clock, something like that? DM?
At this point, after having eaten for a little bit and discussed and teased and all, it's mid-afternoon. 2, 3 o'clock or so.
I was gonna read my book.
Gonna read your book.
Gonna read my book.
So did anybody find any good armor smiths last time they went out?
Nope.
No?
Negative.
Oh, wow. Well, guess maybe the next town? Wow, this is a really big town for nobody being an armor smith.
I mean, I'm sure there's armor out here somewhere. Just I didn't look. I mean, hell, this is brand new clothing for me. I don't have to wear my stinky poncho no more.
Well,
This
I'm
is
happy.
mainly an industrial town, so
Yeah, I guess. Wait a minute. I think I'm forgetting something. Something important.
you never did search for an all-purpose general store or anything like that.
That's a good option, Brick. I knew I made you my son for a good reason.
I don't. My memory doesn't have it quite happening like that.
I remember it like that.
Yeah, see? Even Pez says you remember it like that. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to go over to the barkeep and ask them if they have knowledge of a general store that sells kind of a little bit of everything.
Okay. So you wander up to the barman who... You've all seen him. He has short, curly red hair, green eyes, fairly pale skin, seems fairly old. He's a little bit over the hill. His left eye is clouded over, kind of grayish white. He's standing there, seems to be organizing things for, and you all recall the first time that you came in here that the nightlife is fairly bustling. So while it's quiet now, he seems to be preparing for the usual nightly crowd. Kind of looks up and he goes, "Yeah, general store. Find them on the main road towards the entrance on into town. It's the most common place to find things like that for travelers and all out there in the Mason Plaza."
Thank you, good sir. I appreciate you. All right. I'm sorry. Pez has distracted me. I appreciate you letting me know, sir. And your inn is very nice. I'm gonna go back over to my friends now.
Hey, y'all be staying another night?
Yes. Please.
Hold your rooms for you then.
Why, thank you.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna go out. I guess I'm gonna want to work on my whittling project a little bit since everybody seems there to be doing personal things. But I'm gonna be secretive about it.
As you go and sit down with your companions, the front door opens, and you see a female human with a badge on her chest. She has a long, braided mohawk. It's all shaved on the sides. She's fairly beefy. She's got a fairly beefy build. Not too attractive, but she's scanning the room. She sees you all, and she walks over to your table. Hello? You are the ones that caused the damage and the carnage in the Quincy district?
Veneer's gonna look at Zahn.
I also look.
Why are people looking at me? I haven't done anything.
Veneer is gonna keep looking at Zahn.
I'm gonna lean in close.
Why are people looking at me? I'm so confused right
Are
now.
you not gonna answer her?
I thought she walked up to our table, all of us. Not just me.
I do not have all day. Were you the ones who slaughtered the 5 in the Quincy district, or not?
Okay, first, slaughter is a very strong word since they attacked us first. Thank you very much. And it was in self-defense. And they're very unnotable people we believe to be engaged in the... Pez, who's that Duke guy? That Duke guy's employ.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's well aware of the Duke.
Of course, I am aware of the Duke. He is not the one I am speaking of.
Might I inquire as to who you were trying to speak of or find out?
She glances over at you, and you see her badge shows that she's the sheriff.
I pop open my frills slightly to show mine.
Ah. That answers my question in one part. Now, are you the ones who killed the 5 in the Quincy district?
Yes, ma'am, we were.
I didn't kill anybody, unfortunately.
I mean, I killed 2 of them. Point blank range with my shotgun.
I killed 3.
She's gonna sulk like I didn't get to actually kill anything. It's not fair.
Oh, no, you know, technically, I killed one of them with a shotgun. Hamburger over here, squeak, squeak. He killed one of them.
Very well. If you two would please follow me. She beckons to Pez and Vanera. And she
We're going to fucking jail!
Alright.
she beckons for you two to follow, and she walks outside the tavern.
I'm gonna poke Brick. Hey, Brick. 10 copper. One of them gets screwed in jail.
Why would they get a screw put into them?
Oh, that's right. You're retarded.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry, you're naive. I'm sorry, Brick. I'll tell you one of these days. They don't need screws. It's
We waddling away, Pez.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
And we waddled away.
Brick actually sees this and just starts following.
No, Brick, you come back here.
But father, they are
Now.
exhausted.
You're being accosted. Is that what you just said?
Yep. Listen, they may be whatever that word is, but you're gonna sit your butt in the seat right now.
No.
Alrighty. So going with them is going to accomplish what?
They are friends. We must look after them.
Listen. Unfortunately, your father is smarter than he gives off. Pez is probably the most notable person in here in our group, especially in this neck of the woods. If anybody's going to be able to get them out of a situation, it's going to be him. If they're not paid for it for being wanted. If you go, you'll probably just say something that will incriminate them, because I would do that. And therefore, letting them off on their own would probably benefit them more than hurt them. And I'm gonna pat the seat next to me.
Really good argument. I'm gonna roll to see what that does. All right. Yep. He kind of like stares at you for a bit longer.
Holy shit, he's actually fucking intelligent! Who knew?
And then slowly walks over and sinks into the seat, just arms crossed.
Listen, Brick. Your dad's been in jail more than one time. It'll be fine.
Why does this not surprise me?
I mean, whatever. They'll be fine. I'm just gonna start whittling in front of Brick.
Assuming your
Assuming
mic's
you're
off.
muted.
Oh, sorry, children. I am not sure which two I should be more concerned about. You two, or those two out there, and what's going to happen to them.
Listen, Kasumi, did
That's
you not
why
just...
I wanted to follow.
Listen, Kasumi. If you're that worried, since you're bigger than a gigantic however
Not
tall...
quite. 6'10".
So, 6'10" foot tall robot and a giant white rabbit, why don't you sneak after them and stay stealth and figure what's going on, and then come back and tell us. And then I'll kill everybody if necessary.
So you're going to stay right here.
I
Right.
have a project I'm working on. It will keep me busy.
So you're not going anywhere.
I can't say anything about Brick, because he's his own person, regardless of how convincing my argument is. He can technically walk off and do whatever he wants, but it would probably be better for him not to.
She sighs and she's just like, fine.
I like how everybody's giving me shit, even though I'm making a nice argument. You guys are assholes! Go!
Brick
So-
just looks at Kasumi and goes, I will stay put if you follow after, please.
I will. And she's going to shapeshift into a fox form and try to find an exit.
Okay. You've been here before. You've slinked through in fox form before now. So make a stealth check with advantage since you're familiar with the area.
Okay. D&D Beyond loads for me.
D&D
Sure has a
Beyond.
DM.
Yawn.
I did also roll for my test whenever it gets to that point.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a natural 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Advantage.
You rolled
Roll.
for what?
My project that I'm working on. That you can actually see me working on now.
Are you going to roll?
This is why physical dice will always beat digital.
Okay.
No internet.
I saw one the other day. That's like
27.
27. You are still very sneaky.
Okay.
You're just the right size and general shape that at a quick glance someone just thinks, "Oh, cat."
Okay.
Considering how busy most of the general denizens of this town seem to be, seeing something white and furred being up on a windowsill is just mind cat, and then just moving on. So you're able to slink out, find a windowsill, and kind of perch yourself and just looking all pretty and regal. So the two of you follow the sheriff outside, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Standing outside is a massive golden kind of bronze colored Allosaurus that has armaments on it, tools, cuffs, the like. She walks up to it and she reaches up into one of the side pouches and she looks at both of you and would you happen to remember which one it was either of you killed? You said you did 2 and you had this 3.
Why do you ask?
Yeah.
She gestures to Pez. What he should know for your payout.
Oh shit, that's right. They probably were wanted.
They were most certainly wanted.
Well, I mean,
I don't remember.
I was about to say, I
killed-
do.
I killed the. I don't remember them. I was just mad that the was dead.
She
think I
holds out.
killed the thief.
She had reached up into the pouch for a wanted poster, and she unfurls it, and there's crude sketches of all 5 of them for you to gesture to.
I point at those 3.
Pretty sure Pez got the cleric and because I know Vanera got the barbarian, the wizard, and the ranger.
So
So
Pez got
cleric-
the assassin.
Okay.
Right. The
Hamburger
assassin
got the
cleric.
cleric.
There you go.
Right.
But I know exactly who killed him.
Okay.
'Cause
So
Pez was already down for the count by the time the barbarian and the ranger went down.
right. So Pez points at Vonel, and Veneer goes, "That's the one that Hamburger killed," and points at the other one. So she starts passing out their bounties. Pez, you get 600 for Tholane.
wait, hold your ponies. Inventory. I'm just gonna write this down.
Now I wish I'd killed the barbarian.
One thing Zahn does not do is take credit
And-
for other people's kills.
On the wanted poster for Tholane, it says wanted for defiling the dead and speeding along one's life.
That's terrifying.
Dirty grave cleric.
For Vanel, 900, with the description saying wanted for burglary, larceny, extortion, blackmail.
Jesus.
Quite a bit.
DM, out of curiosity, as a point of order, is it just a single reward, or is there a live reward too?
Is there a
There-
dead or alive difference?
There's a dead or alive difference.
I don't
she
even want
then-
to know.
She then
Yeah.
looks to Vanera, who she kind of looks you up and down for a moment. She looks at Pez. As this one killed 3 of them.
Her bark is way more worse than her bite.
Well, she kind of looks at you and she gives you like a really good once over. Very interesting.
She's gonna bat her eyelash.
This one gets extra tongue.
Well, the one called Middens was only 200. Seems he was either very unskilled or perhaps new to the scene. I do not know. The one called Kadrim, the wizard, known for lighting structures on fire, burning people alive, acid. Oof, nasty fellow. 550.
Just want to point this out. You said setting things on fire, and in the background, all I hear is ha 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 ha.
Zahn's radar dish ears are just chuckling. And last but not least, their leader, Rab the Goliath, known for slaughtering towns just because he was bored. And she kind of looks at the list. We are all very glad that he is no longer amongst the living. However, because he is not amongst the living, 1700. So, that completes our business. You, and she points at you, Pez. What is your name?
Oh, Pez Marigold.
Pez Marigold. She writes it down, or writes your name down on a little foldable book that she's got. And the others, they are part of your group?
Yes, I speak for them with this.
Do you have a group name or something in the registry?
As a matter of fact, no.
Oh, I thought he
Ooh.
was gonna do it.
Not yet, but
Well,
I'm sure we could come up with something and stop by your office.
this... I shall give you this warning once, and only once. You should know, those who are not part of the mercenaries or the bounty hunters do not get payouts. However, you took out a fairly deadly group, so I shall overlook it this time. However, you need to get your group registered if you wish to be paid furthermore. Otherwise, it will be you getting all the money, and I do not believe, generally speaking, most companions do not like only one of them getting the money. So, if you think of a name and you want to get registered, come. And she kind of looks over at Vanera. Come and see me.
Yes, ma'am.
She
Chaka, ooga, chaka.
She kind of reaches for a hat to kind of tip. She doesn't grab anything. She's not wearing a hat, but she gives the motion. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. And she... It's hard to really grasp exactly how she does it, but it looks like in one single leap she jumps and pulls with enough force to get her from the ground up onto the saddle, gets herself settled, gives a little wink at Vanera, and then nudges the sides of her Allosaurus to start trundling off through the street.
And there she goes, running off with that Allosaurus. Well, what am I gonna do here? Just standing here like an asshole, alone.
Kasumi's just gonna like bolt by her legs and like go inside.
Oh, well, I guess we were eavesdropped on. Where did everyone go? Hamburger's not even here anymore. I'm just standing here.
Yeah, a hamburger bolted after the fox. He likes the fox. It's like,
Let's see Kasumi come back in. So, they in jail, or was everything fine like I said?
So she's gonna transform and she's got like this shit-eating grin on her face. She's like, everything was fine. I'm gonna let them tell you.
If they tell me, they tell me. If they don't, they don't.
It's true.
I'm just gonna try to whistle even though I don't have lips.
The Pez symbol!
Just waiting out here. Oh, hey, you're back. Where'd you go? Were you running off of that with that aloe over there and that pretty lady?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Hey, so we were eavesdropped on by Fox.
Okay.
You know who.
Fox.
What should we do with all this here money? And I jump up and down and just jingle.
Can you even jump up and down?
I'm encumbered.
That's funny.
I do hope no one's actually using coin to their encumbrance, right? Okay,
God, no.
good.
Oh.
Gonna have to find the bank.
Pez just
This
has
isn't
like a
gold,
limp
right?
because his pocket's just like, ugh, ugh. Say that
These
again?
ladies walk
Yes, it
past
was
and
all in gold.
It was all in gold. Okay.
You guys took down some pretty nasty fellows. It's the benefit of being a bounty hunter.
And the benefit of having this. Dingle, dingle, dingle.
We'll be more than
So-
happy to share some of the wealth.
That's what we'll split it with everyone, but we keep 60-40, I guess. I mean, like, well, like I don't know. I ain't too good with math.
If you'd like, I can do the math for you if you want me to tally it up for you.
I already
That's
have
just-
what I'm
even
giving
better.
away. So.
Same, I do too.
Okay, so you both have this discussion outside,
Mhm.
and you head back into the tavern, which Zahn looks oddly disappointed that you came back.
I didn't say odd. No, I didn't. Fuck
I
you.
did.
You can't tell me how I read.
You guys will not believe what just happened.
That was the shortest prison stay I've ever experienced. I
You
am
think we were
thoroughly-
going to prison?
Listen, I've been to prison multiple times. It's a valid worry.
Well, that. She
But
hands
like I told
Rick
them,
200 gold. She hands Kasumi 200 gold, and she hands Zan 1 gold.
okay.
No, she hands Zan 200 gold. Here you go.
Oh, so I'm guessing bounties.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, shucks. And I just empty out my pockets.
It's just
We're. She's gonna kind of like scoop it up. And keep it
you are getting a
table.
few
We're-
curious
we're-
stares from the
It's
very few patrons in the
Why
tavern.
would you do that? Put it away.
Rick just stands up and lights one hand on fire.
Everyone that was looking is no longer looking.
All of y'all, including you, get 300. Because you saved my life, so.
No.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. And Vanilla.
She's gonna hug Pez.
As you're hugging Pez, you feel some feathery love from the back of your head as Hamburger kind of like,
Well, Pez,
Rick, feeling very left out, is gonna like walk over and like the Mulan when the big guy picks them all up.
I'm Chienpo.
Hello, Xianpo.
Just Shinpo picks them both up.
oh, you're gonna see Zon put a knife away. Here you go, Pez. I'm gonna hand Pez a little wooden duo figurine of himself and Lapis holding hands.
Aw.
Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't have that much detail to me, but Lapis, damn, she has a lot of detail.
Listen,
Like, an obsessive amount of detail.
no, she doesn't. I'm gonna put the other one of the pair in my pocket, in my bag.
Speaking of, someone seemed quite fond of Vanera outside.
Yeah.
I hope you got her name.
Wait a minute.
I didn't.
Sheriff,
I'm awful.
her name is Sheriff. Sheriff.
Well, we do have to go see her later.
His name's not Phil. His name is Agent.
And
Wait,
she's
so-
gonna relay the information that they have to register if they want to continue.
Wait, hold 1 second here. You saying that I can legally kill people?
I mean,
Yeah,
bounties. They were
Formalities.
bounties.
Formalities. So I
Yes.
can legally kill people.
And then get paid for it.
I mean, I knew I could get paid for it, but I didn't know it was legal
We just have
or
to come up with a name.
allowed. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
We just need a posse name, because that's technically what we are. We're a posse.
Hmm. So names then.
Who's the
Hmm.
head of the posse?
Hey, why does there have to be a head? Can it not just be an equal group?
I mean, it could be a six-headed creature. Hamburger's also included in this, by the way.
Damn it! Why do we not have 6 people in our fucking group?
We do with hamburger.
The ridiculous 6.
I think that's trademarked somewhere.
Damn it.
Can't market that.
It could be the Brick-diculous 6.
Okay, first off, there's dick in that name. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you no, though I'm okay with it.
I was actually going to propose the Tempest.
And the reason why
The
I
Tempest
like
Inn,
it.
where we formally made ourselves a group.
Tempest.
Yeah.
I'm alright with it.
Also, we cause destruction and chaos wherever we go.
That is also exceptionally true.
Excuse me. I resent that. That is Dawn.
Excuse me, did you not just claim bounties for people killed?
Did I not pay you?
No,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about that.
Don't
You
worry
also
about
cause it.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm cool with tempests.
Is it the Tempest or the Tempest Posse?
I
Should be
mean,
the arsonists.
What
Tempest.
about the Tempests? As Vanera at your right elbow, Lapis seems to just appear out of the air.
Yes.
I just look between Zahn and Lapis. Like, furiously, like that.
Lapis is not sitting next to him. She's between Vanera and Kasumi right now.
Well, I'm still doing that.
Yeah. The Tempests sounds like a decent name. And you are very correct. Chaos, from what I have seen, very much follows you.
All
I'm
right.
cool with it. But since you're here, I have something for you.
She kind of tilts her head curiously.
Put away prematurely, but I'm gonna yank out the other thing that was carving as well and give oh god, I forgot a regular name.
Ding.
Sorry.
Isn't it Sage?
I think so, but I wanted to make sure.
Ding.
Isn't it?
It is
It might not-
Sage.
It is?
Mhm.
Where did I write it down? I could have sworn I did. Regardless.
I just wanted to watch him struggle. Yes, it is Sage.
Fuck you!
So you
Sorry, I
you
wanna
hand
add that.
Sage. Is it the same?
It's literally
figurine?
the same thing. Literally, I wanted them to have a pair.
She takes it from you, and she has this like pleasant smile, and then it's a little concerned. And there's quite a bit of detail on me.
No, there's not.
I shall cherish this. She kind of pulls her coat open and stores it away.
So, you and Pez have the only pair.
Oh.
Hamburger, get out of here.
Hamburger's like trying to crawl up on the table to like plap over to Lapis.
Rick just reaches down, picks him up, and puts him on the table.
Now he's just in the middle of the table, just kind of like looking
Not
around
here,
at
but
everybody.
now.
Never thought I'd make it this far. So, I messaged the Duke. She kind of says his name very quietly. He intends to... Oh, how did he say it? is not so much a massive score, but a way to secure his ability to do what he wants.
Well, I definitely want to fuck that up.
Supposedly, within the week, there is to be a train leaving Rivercross heading south, filled with sigil ammo. If he gets his hands on that, he will be nigh unstoppable for quite some time.
Oh, peasant stage. The fuck is that?
Well, I'm glad you asked, sister. If you will please describe that.
Well, I know, but just so that everyone else knows what it is, why don't you go ahead and explain it?
Rick actually does know what this is.
So, Lapis unslings her rifle, and there's a clearing of the throat from behind. She glances over at the barkeep and just kind of waves him down and pops a couple rounds out of it and puts it back onto her back. The barkeep seems to settle down from that. She holds up 2 of the bullets. These are normal ammunition, black powder, bang, other guy dies. She goes onto her belt and she pulls out 2 other bullets. Let me find where this is.
While she's explaining this, you just see Zahn. She's closer and closer.
Let's see. There's this one. Is the sigil of explosion. Fairly
Okay.
self-explanatory. You shoot, it hits, it explodes. Then there is this one. Oh shit, I just lost it. Damn my scrolling finger.
We had the option to buy some of this from the traveling man.
This one is the sigil of the choking cloud. Basically makes an awful smelling cloud. Sometimes makes people drop their things, miss their shot. A smoke bomb in rapid delivery form. Things of this nature. But according to him, this has multiple types of nearly every kind. This is to be distributed between the Raven and Crow, Tempest, Jacobs, all of the manufacturers. For testing, selling.
So we definitely don't want him to have that.
I do not know if it is pertinent, but these are made by the Dragon Arms manufacturers. She's looking at the 4 of you that are very much out of place in this setting.
Rick flicks his finger and the gun kind of comes into effect.
Ooh,
Guns are my
that is
thing.
quite interesting.
He's full of surprises. And food.
Guns aren't big or cause enough damage for my taste.
Digital bullets could change that.
Yeah, small weapons.
As you say this, she looks at the bullet in her right hand and she tosses it to you, Brick.
Which one she tossed me?
Sigil of the Choking Cloud.
Can I get another? It's
Oh, yes.
my table just died.
A die. A bear.
I'm fucking dead.
So...
Thank you.
Where are you, Zeke? I haven't messaged you in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
There you go. So, it would seem our options are to potentially take him down beforehand, during. He seems to think that the six of us will rendezvous with him and take the train together. But knowing him, he is not at all opposed to doing it himself.
So what you're saying is he won't have a large group of people with him?
Not usually. He finds working alone suits him better in most cases.
Oh,
You would not say such a thing if you had met him.
I mean, I probably would, to be honest with you. But, I'm always welcome to be proven wrong.
You will be.
To your downfall. So, I do not wish to overly rush you, but we have within the week to get to Rivercross. And if the employee at the station is to be believed, the train is still not ready to move. We would
How
be going on
long-
foot.
And how long would that take?
We just come from Rivercross?
You came from Shadow Hollow.
Right, we're on our way to Rivercross.
You would be currently if you were to go this way.
Gotcha.
About 100 miles. If we traveled quickly, 3 days. If we kept a steady pace, perhaps 4.
Do you have any good armor smiths there?
At Rivercross, most certainly.
Fantastic. I say we leave tomorrow morning.
Apart from Locust Harbor, they are the largest trade in Drago. Well,
Well,
in the west, that is.
maybe they'll have some better armor for me.
So,
Actually, that's a good question. I didn't even bother to look at studded leather armor to see what the value is.
Do we
This,
Enchanted studded leather? Very good.
this would
you're talking
be
like the-
everyone's last chance to
Oh god. No.
back out. This will not be easy. I cannot guarantee that all of us will survive. It's more of a family matter, but this is the Duke we are talking about.
No chance of survival? Yes? When do we leave?
Certain death.
do we have the mounts to be able to get there?
Are those not yours outside the tavern?
No, they are.
They are.
Just making sure.
Do not worry about me. I can procure a mount within the day. Perhaps it would be best that we rest for the evening and proceed in the morning.
I agree.
It will give me time to... She kind of glances around and acquire a few things before we leave.
So you're saying you don't need to sleep at all?
Oh,
Give
I
you the-
will sleep, but she looks out the window and there's still a decent amount of sunlight left. I have time.
Oh, okay.
Stink eye mode engaged.
G'day.
She kind of finally notices Pez, who's like slowly been inching forward, just getting more and more of the stink eye. Just like,
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just hand Sage Mikey. If you need a bed to sleep, I can always sleep on the floor.
You better be on the floor.
make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh no!
Well, it's okay. My persuasion's actually really good. Oh, why disadvantage? Ah, God, okay. Well, it's not the 20 that I got, but it was a 15 plus 5, so it was a non-natural 20. Can't believe I just wasted a fucking natural one.
I do appreciate it, but we've only just met.
Hey, I didn't say I'd be doing any funny business. Thank you very much. I'm
Right.
insulted that you'd apply. Or imply.
I have only known you for a day, and already that feels like a lie.
Ouch, my honor.
What honor?
Bitch! I may burn and kill and maim, but I've never lied about it. Mostly.
Well, I shall see you all outside the tavern in the morning. Unless there's anything else you wish to discuss. We have 3 to 4 days on the road. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to chit-chat.
Hey, do you know of any place around here that would sell larger mounts? You know, with more teeth.
She thinks about it for a moment. If I am getting your meaning, no. Most of the mounts here are a beast of burden.
Herbivores.
Herbivores, the brontosauruses to move the train parts from port to the track.
Get a Bronto!
Long time to get from point A to point B.
Say, do you remember when Pa was trying to get that one Bronto to stop eating our crops, but we couldn't get him to stop?
That does ring a little bit of a bell. It's been so long. What did he do to get rid of it?
Oh, he had to get all our brothers around on the galleys to try to scare it off, but it was just too damn big until Ma came out on her trike and poked him in the butt.
She kind of laughs as the memory seems to click back into place. I've never seen a Bronto run so fast. And she sits there for a moment, and her eyes kind of gloss over. She just becomes lost in thought, and shortly after she shakes herself and... Right, till the morning, I bid you all a good rest. She doesn't vanish this time. She stands up and walks out, but she does have the hood up over her head.
Watches.
Glares.
Just completely doesn't notice Press doing any of this.
So, it's still mid-afternoon, give or take. Maybe 4:30, getting on into 5. What would you all like to do? The rest of the day is still yours.
Y'all want to be registered as trained killers? I mean, bounty hunters?
I like the first term better.
Trained! A wink!
I have training.
I can go
No, you have programming! It's different!
Yeah, I'm Neo, bitch.
I know Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu.
I was about to say, I
No,
have
gun
actually
fu.
I've actually had training, thank you very much.
That's true.
So are...
But yes,
Maybe.
Pez, that does seem to be the best course of action.
Well,
If
not
we
all
want
of
to
us have to go.
Not all of us.
I'm going. I'm signing anything or having my name
You
put
don't
on.
need to sign anything.
Oh.
Just one of us, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, needs to go to the sheriff and sign. Well, not sign, but you know, just show up, tell her who we are, and
Pez, you would know that with you being the original mercenary bounty hunter that you would need to be there to sign the rest of them up.
oh yeah, that's right. I just remembered something. I had a little brain fart.
Do we all get shiny badges?
Pez, shall we go?
Well, I guess. Grab your hands.
I'm gonna go pick Pez up.
No, not you. I'm waiting for a hamburger to jump in my hand. Get off of me, you.
Nope.
Oh, I honestly thought you were asking for Venera to pick you up.
I know, I was gonna like hold your
Just
hand.
suitcase him or something.
Ah, yes!
I got the football.
Oh, break.
Hamburger and Pez.
Goal is the sheriff's office.
Pez is doing the Superman pose, just like, onward! So you pick up Hamburger and you football him, and he's of course just like tongue hanging out, just happy as a clam. So you all head out.
It's only us two.
Yes, sorry, just you two.
Mhm.
So you all step out of the tavern. Not you all. You two step out of the tavern, and you take one step apiece, and then you stop and realize we don't know where the sheriff's office is. So
Is there... Sorry.
I was gonna say you ask really quickly, and you just grabbing someone that's passing by, and they direct you towards the Watts Point, which you recall having to travel past to get to the Quincy district.
Ooh, right there.
Thank you.
So they kind of look at you a little funny because again, they're not used to seeing people that seem adventurous. Most everyone that walks past is very well kempt and dapper and ready for work. So the two of you head to Watts Point, and it doesn't take you long to find the sheriff's office. So you walk up, push open the door. Inside, you see there's a few desks littered along the side, and most of them seem to be doing just basic paperwork. You don't really see any other badges, but around the corner there's a windowed office where you see the familiar blonde mohawk behind the glass wall.
Go on, go get her.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. She seemed to take a fancy to you.
I suppose so. She's gonna walk up to the glass and kind of just knock on it lightly.
She looks up, seeming annoyed at first, but then she sees you and her face lights up a little bit. So she hops up from her chair and goes to open the door and sees the two of you. Ah, yes, just the two of you? The others did not want to... Oh, sorry, excuse me, there's three of you. Your other party members did not wish to sign up?
No, we're signing up as a whole. It would have just been all showed up.
Very well. I vaguely recall what they looked like. We can just jot it down as if they were here. You can fill me in on the details. Please, please. And she gestures inside to the chairs that are sitting in front of her desk. Please, have a seat.
I plop Hamburger down in the seat and stand next to him like a proud father.
Proud father of the son that just got straight A's.
Mm-hmm.
Vanera, do you take the seat? You sit
Yeah.
down? Okay. So the sheriff goes and sits back down behind her desk, and you see the nameplate on the front says Sheriff Lenora Cruz.
Sheriff Cruz.
So there are six of you. And she looks at Hamburger and he's like... So she pulls out a sheet of paper and she starts writing things down, filling in different lines on the form. So the six of you, including your friend here, can I get all of your names?
Well, Paz Marigold. I mean, I'm already registered. You can just look at this here little thing. It's kind of stapled to my my dual app.
Frill? Your frill.
My frill.
Yes. Sorry, it is all formality. It's bureaucracy, paperwork. You know how this is. And you, my dear? She looks at Vanera.
Hate this.
Do what?
I said I hate this. Vanera is fine.
Venera, lovely name. She writes it down real quick and seems to take a little bit more time in remembering it. And the others?
Kasumi?
She writes that name down. Which one was she? She was of course the other female, right?
Yes.
She had the tails,
Correct.
kimono, and the next.
Brick.
She writes that down.
The metal one.
Oh, the metal one. She
Yes.
starts making more notes down for that. And the last of you?
Is on.
The long-eared one. Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is all your names, your descriptions. The name of your group?
The hamburger. Oh wait.
The Tempests.
The Tempests. Very interesting. She fills that out. Very well. Will you be staying in the town for a time?
I think we leave tomorrow morning.
That is correct.
You see her kind of slump a bit in her chair. That is unfortunate to hear. Where will you be heading to?
North.
Where are we heading to?
Make a
Let's start with an.
Make a history check. I'm not
Yeah,
responsible
we're
for your
gonna
memories.
16.
You were heading for Rivercross.
River. We're heading towards Rivercross.
Very well. I shall have, let's see, that will take a few days. Check in with the Sheriff Len while you are there. He may or may not have your credentials by then. Is possible, may take a bit of time. We shall see.
How do you spell that?
Len.
Okay, I actually got it right. Sorry.
She looks up for a second, gives a sharp whistle, and one of the attendants from the desk walks up and peeks inside the door, and she holds it on and goes, "Sends this off to the registration. We have some new bounty hunters." And the attendant kind of looks at the two of you, takes the paper, nods, and scurries off to get the paperwork filed. Well, it is sad to see you all go after doing such good work. You have plans for the evening?
Me and Hamburger do.
So unfucking fair. I hate all of this.
What plans do you have?
I mean, you should know, Hamburger. Why don't we give them both a little bit of a show? And I snap my fingers and we do a little jig.
Hamburger starts like turkey wobbling his head, feathers out, and kind of turns around, wiggles some more, crows again. He's just having a blast. That is very quite amusing. Well, I shall not keep you. I do have some other things to be doing. Perhaps we shall see each other again soon. Either way, safe travels, I suppose.
All right.
Okay.
Real quick, as a side note, is mercenary and bounty hunter two different professions?
Yes and no. When it comes to the guild itself, it's more of a technically one can do either or. The mercenary tag is more to signify that you're willing to do a bunch of different types of jobs, whereas a bounty hunter tag is more you are there for getting people. So people would approach you more as a bounty hunter for taking out people, whereas if with a mercenary they could approach you or would know to approach you for people, animals, hard labor, that kind of thing. It's not necessarily that a bounty hunter wouldn't go and help fight a large creature, but they're more like, this is kind of what I'm looking for. So with that in mind, which are you signing yourselves up for? Mercenaries or bounty hunters? I probably should have clarified that earlier, but...
Bounty hunters. Right?
Yeah, we can all be bounty hunters. A little technicality. Would I still be able to wear this here mercenary badge?
Of course, that one is yours. They will issue a new one that will have your old name and rank, and with the added Tempest group you are with. You are more than welcome to keep the one you have now. They will not reclaim it. She kind of also is looking at how it's like physically attached to you.
It hurt a lot.
We all make strange choices. But I do have much more paperwork to do. I hate to rush you out so soon, but cool. Oop, music stopped again. Oh, it's back. Good, it didn't crash this time.
Were we staying at the Madrino Tavern? Was that the name?
Yes? Where'd that go? Why did that
'Cause
change?
we're in Trentonville, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I think it's that's what I have written.
Huh. Strange, I had that written down too, and it got rid of that.
She is gonna tell the sheriff that. Well, I guess the sheriff already knows, but... Yeah.
Ooh, dream wave out.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, if I get finished soon, I shall perhaps see you there.
Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go till you see the light.
Hate everything that's happening right now. So fucking much.
I could be persuaded to have a drink later.
The first round shall be on me. I shall see you there.
Sounds good.
She seems very happy as you both leave her office. So, you two head back to the tavern to meet up with your compatriots, now known as the Tempests. So,
Huzzah.
huzzah! So, you all arrive. The two return. It's a lot more lively now. It's not quite in full swing as it was the night previously, but there's still a bit of light streaking through the rooftops. So, you all have the rest of the evening ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Hey y'all, Hamburger's now our leader. Worship him.
We are finally registered.
Hooray.
We need to run by the sheriff in the next town to actually pick up our credentials, but yeah, we're now licensed to kill.
So what exactly are we registered as now?
Bounty hunters.
Murder
Bounty
hobos.
hunters.
Murder hobos.
I might need to talk to Shenshay about this. And then she just turns and walks back to her room.
Well, we can't keep them alive.
It's the word. The word triggered it. She's like, no, I gotta talk to Shenshay.
I go talk.
Okay, so you go back to your room. What are the rest of you doing for the moment?
Drink the biggest alcoholic beverage I can.
Looking
Okay.
at all the different people who claim to be worshiping a god of some kind, Brick is gonna look at the table and goes, "Religion confuses me."
As San's walking away, women confuse me.
So Zahn goes up to the bar, worming his way through the crowd with ease, and he orders the biggest drink available, and he kind of looks around for a minute and goes, I'll be right back. And he goes back behind, pushes the door open, disappears for a few minutes. You hear some shifting and a bit of a clang, and eventually he comes back out, and he's got a wooden mug that looks like it could hold 3 to 4 pints in one go.
And bites.
This isn't big enough
Pints?
for you.
Yes, I want 2.
I only got the one.
Okay, I'll be back for more later.
Good enough. Sits it down, fills it up, slides it towards you, and says, "Be 2 silver."
I'm gonna toss him 3.
Well, thank you kindly. You can come back and get as many as you want. He
All
bustles
right,
off to
thank
start
you.
working with others. Pez, Brick, Vanera.
Why are you drinking so heavily?
On up, Vanera. I'm gonna start drinking this beverage. I'm gonna be alone. I'm just gonna sit at the end of the table.
Are you sad because Sage wouldn't stay?
No. You start drinking. Giving a half-assed answer.
I'm gonna pat him on the back. It's okay. You get the next 4 days to try and woo her.
Good thing I'm distracted with hamburger.
Are you teaching him like a new dance move, or what are you doing?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
The robot.
The what?
The robot.
The robot. So.
I need to see this.
What? The hamburger dancing the robot?
No, I was wondering if he was doing that, like, in public at our table.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, hamburger is on the table, Pez is standing beside, and it's just like, no, you do it like this. Brick?
Brick is just gonna be fiddling with the new bullet he has deep in thought. And I will be right back.
Okay. So, speaking of be right back, do we want to take a quick little break here, or you guys want to keep on going? Okay. All right. We are going to take a quick bathroom break, drink refill, and all that, and we will be back very shortly. And welcome back, everybody. So, the night has begun. Zahn is chugging, only stopping long enough to gasp for air before going back at the giant tankard that he has. Kasumi has gone up to consult her deity. And the rest of you are just kind of milling around downstairs.
Currently talking with Pez about gun logistics.
Okay, so between teaching Hamburger how to do the robot as Hamburger's practicing, Pez is relaying information back and forth to you. So, Kasumi, how would you like to sprechen with your god?
So, Kasumi's gonna go back to her room, and she's gonna pick in her bag to see if she can find like an old wooden carving that she has of Sensei. Because she's got her little wooden fox heads that she usually left as safekeeping. But she's gonna see if she can find one that she made like back in the day, like a little carving of Sensei.
Yeah, it's going to be fairly far down in your bag because you have your newer pieces on top, but you're a little bit of jigging, you're able to pull it out.
Okay. So she's just gonna kind of sit on the bed and set it down, and she's gonna try to be quiet and focus on it, and kind of block everything out. And then she's just gonna be like, Sensei, I need to consult with you about something. I'm not sure if you're gonna be happy about it. So, if there's any way you could let me know that you're here, that'd be great. She just pauses for a minute and just like stares in the empty room.
So you've not, while you do believe in and acknowledge Sensei as your deity, you've never super practiced communicating, so it does feel very awkward to you. And just kind of clunky, like you feel like you're stumbling over your own feet. But after a few moments, you feel that same warm breeze on the back of your neck, and the carving of the dragon that you had made seems to come to life. It moves a little bit, and then it peels itself off of the coin. The voice that you remember hearing in your dream vision before was deep and rumbling, and it made your entire body quake. But now, the dragon figurine, from a coin, is now seems to be a figurine, is coiled up and seems to be undulating as its head is looking at you with an inquisitive tilt to it.
She just kind of like wide-eyed blinks a couple times at it. Hi, Sensei.
Hello, Kasumi. You wish to speak with me?
Yes. So you know this group I've kind of been traveling with?
I've heard through different means, yes?
So they have just signed us all up to be bounty hunters. Yeah, I was not expecting that. And as you know, for the most part, the only time I cause harm upon others is if it's absolutely necessary. But this might change things.
The dragon sits there and undulates around a little bit, seeming to be thinking. If I understand the term that I have heard from Coyote, a bounty hunter is a good thing, yes?
Yes. She just smiles.
You are
But-
there to capture and take out people who do many wrong deeds.
But we're not the ones who decide whether they're good or bad. We're just given a name.
If what I hear from Coyote is true, names are not thrown out with abandon. They are ones that deserve whatever fate they bring upon themselves.
Okay, that's good to hear because I didn't want you to think that if I started helping to kill people by assignment that I was straying from my journey. Because I'm not doing it for fun. It would be for good purposes. And she just smiles and just like blinks.
You are doing well so far. Keep to your path. And we shall see each other sooner than you may think.
Oh!
As you say that, the dragon that was undulating seems to coil back up, rest back onto the coin in the same pattern from which you had carved it, and you feel a cool breeze on the back of your neck now, which seems to hint at the absence of Shenshei's presence. I think you're muted. Oh.
Well, that went better than I thought it would. Alright! She's gonna just end it there, and she's gonna take a nap.
Okay. So, for the rest of you who are downstairs, Zahn is chugging away. As the sun...
What's alcohol and what's his tears?
Sorry, say again?
I can't tell what alcohol there is or his tears.
Caught up, pass.
As you're poking fun at him, the sun seems to finally dip beyond the building, and the lights on the interior are lit. More people are coming in from their daily excursions, and shortly after, Sheriff Cruz appears in the tavern, spots the five of you, sitting around at the table, and she holds up a finger, goes up to the bar, orders a round, and brings the 5 tankards to the table. Well, it is good to see that you are all still here and in one piece. These are the other 2?
Yes.
So we have the Brick and the Zahn.
Yep.
Great.
Well, for the job well done, first round is on me. You seem to be missing one other.
I think she went to bed.
Oh, that is a bit of a shame. Perhaps I shall meet them another time. So, she lifts her tankard to job well done, and the bad guys getting what they deserve.
What's on the table in front of Brick?
Oh, it's just a bog standard beer.
Kayla, do we have that on the list?
What?
I believe you've only done sake.
Yeah.
Maybe wine?
I wrote it down as that Brick likes alcohol.
Ooh.
So, I wasn't specific.
I mean, if
You've
don't
done
like
sake.
bread-
You like
Yeah,
you
we've done
like
sake.
sake.
I think we've done wine.
I don't think we've done wine.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I was thinking wine, but you did go back to the Tabaxi, who were of Takatari descent, so it would have been more sake. So you like sake,
Yeah,
but
you
now
like
there's
sake.
this foamy
like-
liquid in front of you that appears to be cold and a amber color. So, roll thine taste buds.
18.
He likes it.
Turn into an alcoholic.
And once again, just like Barbosa and Skeleton Fortress.
Well, do you like it?
Yes.
You hear from behind the bar the tavern keeper. Oi! Drink it, don't waste it!
I am.
It's all over the floor.
I don't have a stomach.
You're cut off.
Aw.
What was that? So, you all drink, eat, enjoy the evening. The sheriff seems to be paying a little bit more attention to Vanera. But otherwise, she seems a very pleasant person. Very smart. Knows what she's doing. Very confident. Is there anything else you would like to do for the evening?
Is the royal us?
Yes, the ones of you that are downstairs drinking and celebrating your victory and well-earned gain of money.
No, I'm gonna finish off my large drink and go up to my room slowly. Or go to my room. I don't remember if it's up or down.
No. Okay. Brick, I think you're muted. Or I can't hear you anyway.
How about now?
There it is.
There you go.
Okay. Look at the sheriff and go, are there any shops that would sell gun or gun parts?
She thinks about it for a moment, and she's kind of swaying a little bit. She's gone through a few beers. I do not think so. We get some for the law enforcement, but this is highly a industrial town. Most things are made for trains, the wagons, things of that nature. Not so much for adventuring types like yourself. But the place you are heading to is a very good stop for it. You have the dragon arms. That is where they make all their weapons, all their ammunition. It would be a good place to go for that sort of thing.
Thank you for the information.
So, the night drags on, getting later and later. What would you all like to do? The sheriff is currently trying to get one arm around Vanera to help hold her up as she's just enjoying the libations.
He allows.
She allows it.
Well, seeing that hamburger here is all tuckered out from trying to dance and probably drinking up some of that floor beer from Metal Man, I'm going to put him
Floor
on
beer.
bed. So, now y'all. All have fun now. You hear?
Good night.
Okay, so Zahn, Kasumi, and Pez have all gone off to bed, leaving Brick, Vanera, and the sheriff there. So the sheriff kind of leans in and says, "So you have other plans for the evening, or is this where we part ways till next we meet?"
I don't have other plans. But I said I could be persuaded.
I don't really know how this works the other way around, persuading a player, but okay.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, you are God!
I'd roll against my persuasion.
Let me
curious.
find her. Would you believe me if I said it was a natural 20? Natural 20 with the +2, that's
I got it.
so
I got it.
22.
I got a natural 19 plus 5, so 24.
Ooh.
Ooh. What were you persuading?
No, no, no. I wanted to see if you could beat my persuasion.
Oh.
No, 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 no. She
I mean-
she allows it. Of course, you got a natural 20. She allows it.
Okay. I suppose for the sake of brevity and for sick children and all, Vanera goes up to her room with the sheriff, and they have a wonderful evening together. Brick, is there anything you're doing as you are the last one downstairs?
Just kind of looks around. I'm contemplating being an asshole right now.
Please be an asshole.
Because out of spell slots and very tired and hurt.
This is true.
Well,
Do it. Do it.
Good
No
job.
balls.
I can't think of anything that actually would be worth it. So Brick is just gonna go up and try Zon's door and see if it's locked.
It is super locked. You're pretty sure there's a bed against that fucking door. It's a natural 20.
So Brick is just gonna turn around, put his back to the door, and slowly do that slide, sit down, and just
Aw.
be out there in the hallway and slowly just recharge.
You do have a room.
I was about to say.
Oh, Brick doesn't Brick doesn't. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Brick's just doing Brick.
Okay.
Reveal to us your secrets.
So
Sorry, I'm not gonna lie. I let that one up to being a roll because I didn't know.
It's fine. That's
Okay.
why I asked.
So, you all more or less settle down for the evening, some of you taking a little bit longer to get some rest than the others. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. So, what was I going to say? We are... So, a little bit of point of order. The next time that we would be playing, I will be out of town. So, we're still trying to work out. We may play early and record it, and then have that recording play live at the normal time. Or it's possible that we may skip a week, because everyone's schedule's at the moment kind of getting a little hectic. So if you haven't already, join the Discord. Link should be down below. We always enjoy people coming in and chatting with us, and that's where you will get updates for situations like this. Also, don't forget, we do have the Patreon. Not required, but very much appreciated if you do decide to do that. Anything else anyone has? No? Okay.
let's beat a hamburger.
Love you.
Bye.
Hope Kirsten's little baby boo gets better soon. 'Cause no one enjoys being sick. So, again, we will try to figure out sooner rather than later what we're going to do. And until the next time we go live, everyone stays safe. We'll see you the next time. Goodbye.
Bye.